people falling asleep. Now that it's gone midnight on Saturday in the EU time zone, that officially marks the end of the main fleet's expedition, the main fleet's mission to Beagle Point. I just want to emphasize right from the start that it's not the end of the mission itself, because the secondary fleet, the FGE exploration wing, that has been very, very gracious enough to create a slow boat flotilla that is behind us by about 6 weeks at this point, so that people that don't have the amount of time that's required to make it in 3 months are still able to join in, are still going. And that means that this Distant Worlds is not closed by any means and by any nature. But I still feel it's important to commemorate the end of the Beagle Point week, the first one, which is basically the main fleet. So, yep, Corbin, Moran, and Wishblen, we thank you very much for continuing the mission, and we hope to hear lots from you. We hope to see lots of cool stuff coming still that will make us feel still connected to the Distant Worlds, even though we're on our way home. So if you're listening, or if you see this later, just want you to know everyone thanks you from the bottom of their hearts. So yeah, it's all over now for everyone else, and it's quite a sad moment. And as you can tell, I'm feeling a little bit down about it. I'm going to miss the action and the fun. I think the biggest thing I'm going to miss is the ability to just type into Discord, hey everyone, come here and meet me, and we're going to do this. And in about 5 minutes, we're going to have 60 people vying to get into the same instance. That is not going to happen again for a while. Just because of the nature of explorers. Explorers, basically, what they do is they explore. So even though everyone's going to head back to the bubble now, I think everyone's just going to disperse again. That's the nature of explorers. We'll probably still be able to arrange something for the next day. People can come back from their exploration things, but just the effortlessness, which I think is the key word for Distant Worlds all the way through. It's just effortless. It's the biggest effort any of us have undertaken in the game before, but everything that has happened has been effortless, and that effortlessness is now over. We're going to head back our own ways, and I think Emerus has pointed out that that's actually quite appropriate, because all the way through this, we've done this amazing mission, but we haven't felt the true nature of exploration, which is being alone. But that the second half is what it is. The second half is getting back, and of course, I'm actually actively encouraging everyone to wing up and do stuff together and possibly form little fleets, mini fleets, and little events along the way. But overall, because it's not organized, it's going to just end up that you're going to be alone quite a lot of the time. You're going to feel, for those that haven't done it before at least, what it's like to do such a long trip together. So savor it, because it's really going to add a lot of meaning to the trip. When you get back to the bubble after all that, you're going to realize just what you did, and just how amazing it was to be together as part of Distant Worlds, because you won't really experience that for the return trip. And I was going to say some other things, but my mind has kind of gone blank. Yeah, so basically, Ed Lewis, I think, agrees with this, although he's never actually outrightly told it to me, because he has another job, which is community manager, and we are not just one part. We're not the community. We're not the only part of the community. He's constantly emphasizing, to avoid arguments and jealousy, that we haven't done anything hugely unique. There's been plenty of others. And while I agree with him in concept, we haven't done anything specifically unique, except for maybe change the face of exploration. Lots of other groups have changed the way the game is perceived and created like communities that have rivaled us. I still think when I say rival, I think this community that we've created on Distant Worlds, and the kind of games we've come up with, the kind of things we've done, the kind of togetherness, and the kind of all this going on in deep space, far away, scary, alone, and on this incredible mission. I think and plus with all the publicity, getting into the magazines with our craziness, and the interviews that I've done, and yeah, thanks to you guys, and the videos we've made, and the impact we've made on the community, and the very fact that not once anywhere on the internet have I seen anyone complain and say, oh, you guys are losers, as they always do when they're talking about Elite. You guys are such losers playing a silly game that's completely empty and that's got no soul in it. Every single person that's ever commented on a video we've made, or commented on an interview we've given, or a magazine write-up that was done about us, they've all been like, wow, that's so cool, that's so cool, that's cool. Maybe not at the beginning, but as we progressed and as we started like really getting a name for ourselves and really coming together and expressing ourselves and coming out properly, that's when everything kind of started to turn around. And I think we've affected the bubble as much as affected each other. And we've also affected the perception of elite. The truth is, elite is just a platform. It's a universe. It's a galaxy. Okay, it's a galaxy at the moment, and it's a platform. It's a stage. They've added as much as they can, but they've left the rest to us, and we've shown how it's supposed to be done. Other again, so this is why it comes back to Ed Lewis. So Ed Lewis hasn't really wanted to say that, and he's never even said it to me in private because he does believe, and I also do believe that there are many other groups that have done exactly that, but we've done it on a different scale, on a different level, and for that you should all be proud. You should all really, really take pride in that because it was you, and it wasn't anyone but you. It was who you are as people, and you have shown how it's done. And look, I'm driving around now. I can see uncountable numbers of ships in this instance, and that is just like a testament to exactly what we are. We get together en masse, and we do things together, and we bring life to this game like nothing else. And so my closing sentiments are going to be that everyone who has bothered to come to me and thank me have said this has been the best gaming experience of my life. So you should all realize that you've created that as well. You've created the best gaming experience for so many people's lives. Even if it wasn't for you personally, it was for so many people. So many people have told me that they used to play this game and had like two friends who were never online, and now they've got like 50 friends that they talk to every day, and they don't know what to do with themselves because there's so much to do. And I just want you to realize that even though Aramis and I started this off and we enabled it to happen through our hard work, we didn't intend for it to be like this. We couldn't have predicted in our wildest dreams that it would be like this. So that is because you guys have done this, and everything else I said is it's all down to you, and you should all take pride. And even though it's over, it's just the beginning, because I know that sounds like a cheesy, corny cliche, but it really is. Like, now that we've proven that it can be done, now that we've proven the concept, we're gonna do this again and again and again and make it better and better and better. There'll be mini exploration expeditions between now and the next big one, and you should join them if you feel like it. I'm probably going to join one. Absolutely no administration work whatsoever. Don't even ask. And and then there's going to be Distant Worlds 2, and Distant Worlds 3, and one day hopefully Distant Galaxies and Distant Multiverse and Distant Heaven, and who knows. But yeah, it's not over. It's just the beginning. But for now, it's coming to an end. So let's not be too sad about it. Let's celebrate what we've done and anticipate the future. And if anyone else has anything to say who's currently in this live stream, now's the time. Otherwise, I'm going to dismiss the fleet.
Candy Crew
Okay.
forever.
Candy Crew forever. Oh, yeah. Might as well thank the Candy Crew. And I've already spent a whole stream thanking everyone. So go back and listen to that again. I think now's the time. I don't want to drag it out too long. I think everyone should now dismiss from Beagle Point and commemorate the end of the main fleet's expedition. So I'm going to dismiss you all now, and when I say engage, please launch into the sky.
Wow.
And depart to the nearest star system and make your way home. Engage! As Aggie Ninepence has said, light a fire in the void that will never go out. Good luck, everyone. Fly dangerous.